Is it okay for my boyfriend to have a female best friend? Well, um, there's no real right or wrong answer for this. It really depends on the dynamics of your relationship. It depends on if you guys have a space for someone else. It depends on how long he's been friends with this person. It depends on if she respects the sanctity of your relationship. Is she able to put herself behind you? Because you must come first. And he must acknowledge that you come first. I don't care how long he knew her. I don't care if they knew each other since they was 7. She has to respect the fact that he has a woman in his life, especially if you're in a really serious committed relationship. She has to respect the fact that she will then come second to you. Everything changes, her behavior. She can't do little things like calling him in the middle of the night just because she's crying and she needs somebody to talk to. He can no longer be her first call. He could still be there for her, but she has to always consider, that word consider is a big word. She has to consider the relationship, and he has to consider his relationship when it comes to her. The problem with women is we like to throw our weight around. We like to, what you would call, piss on our territory. We like to let it be known, I'm the HBIC up in this mother effer. And when it comes to that, you then become combative. You're now threatening each other. You're now in competition with each other. And you should never have to compete for what is supposed to be yours. So it takes a lot, and then it doesn't. It really depends on the ground that was laid before even entering into this relationship. What was the conversation like before you fell in love? What was the conversation like when he said, hey, hey, I got a girlfriend of mine. I've been knowing her since I was 17. She's one of my closest friends. I would love for you to meet her. She's very important to me. Stuff like that. And then what you do when you are in a space that you're in with him and her, if you really allow your insecurities or anything that may pop up in her space, whether she's attractive or maybe you have an insecurity about the fact that the man you love so much actually cares about another woman outside of his mama and his sisters, you know, be in the space with them and see, look at her mannerisms. She really should put your energy that's uncomfortable at ease. She should be able to put you at peace, and you should be able to say, you know what, I could be okay with this relationship. But sit back in a cut and look at how her mannerisms are when it comes to your man. Is she fixing his collar? Is she like prone to clean the food off the crack of his mouth? If he got like his beard cut, does she, oh, I like your beard? Is she touchy feely with him? Is she like taking food off of his plate? Is she feeding him? Is she laughing and touching him or leaning on him or, making her presence known? That's when you're our thing, this powerful thing that I think women have. It's like our superpower. Our body will let us know, like, I'm not really feeling this person, or she's not respecting the sanctity again of my relationship. And that's when you have to check in with yourself and you have to say, you know what, I don't know what this is, but I'm not comfortable with it. And never let that go. You need to speak up about that right away. It can't just be like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to come off insecure. No, you got to say right away, you know what, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this relationship, but, I'm going to give it a chance and maybe I'll have a chat with her one on one and we have to set boundaries. And if he really loves you, he's going to be like, okay, well, what can we do to make you feel more secure? Because she is a friend of mine and I love her dearly and I don't want to lose you. That's where the communication and the maturity comes in. But never put yourself second in the presence of another woman. Always let it be known, I am who comes first in his life. And he should be putting that forth when he is the common denominator between the both of you. He should make it very clear. If it's a situation that feels uncomfortable, he should want to pull you closer. But if you have to go through that, if you have to be in a competition, then is that really a good friend for him to have? Or was that a friend that he could only have as a single man? Because what people don't realize, you have friends that are only appropriate while you're single. And then you have friends that could go with you throughout your life, no matter who you're with, because you are to come first to your man before his mama, before his sister, before his bros, before his anything, job, whatever. You come first. And when the kids come, you got to come before them too. Okay? So, is it possible? Absolutely. But it has to be known that you come first. And it has to be a mutual respect, compassion, and consideration for the relationship. Good luck.